Okay, so this game has been out for nearly 2.5 months now. I've finally finished it. I've maxed out the game 100%. I got the full 100% ending. Now it's over. What's happening, geeks? Well, like I said, I've finished Batman Arkham Knight, maxed it out 100%, got the full, final 100% ending. So with that being said, let's do some spoiler talk. Now, as obviously the title suggests, this is a spoiler-filled discussion, so if you guys haven't finished Arkham Knight, I highly doubt it. I think I'm the last person in the world to finish this game. Please, go watch another one of my videos, because trust me, you do not want to have anything spoiled with this game. Alright, first things first, let's get to the identity of the Arkham Knight. I did have a feeling it was going to be one of the Robins or Nightwings, whether it be Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, or Jason Todd. And it was Jason Todd, which kind of threw me off because I thought the Joker killed Jason Todd. Obviously not, so he's going to take his revenge out on Batman for letting him down. As cool as the Arkham Knight was, I do think he was kind of shoehorned into the story just so they could create another villain to have up against Scarecrow. And with the whole final reveal thing, it kind of felt a bit rushed, but nonetheless, it kind of caught me off, so I thought, well, that was a good story. Now, another thing that happened in the game is you witness Barbara Gordon, aka Oracle, blow her brains out in front of you. That was really heavy to watch. But as it turns out, you were just under the effects of Scarecrow's fear toxin. She is alive and well. That's why you have to go to Poison Ivy. She can help you become immune to the fear toxin. Which brings me to the next spoiler, the death of Poison Ivy. I must say her death was done really well. And I don't mean that in a morbid way. I just think the way it was put onto screen tugged at the heartstrings. She gives her life to save Gotham from Scarecrow's fear toxin cloud. And as she said, nature always wins. And it did. And when she dies, her body lets out this array of pollen all over Gotham. So for the next couple of hours of gameplay, you've just got pollen falling from the skies of Gotham, which I think was really cool because it's kind of like ivies everywhere now around the city. Them heartstrings. Now this is where shit starts to get really crazy. The unmasking of Batman. So Scarecrow takes Robin and Commissioner Gordon hostage. You have to meet him at a warehouse. Scarecrow ties you up. He makes Commissioner Gordon take off your cowl. And just moments before Commissioner Gordon's about to take off your cowl, you think something's going to conveniently happen. Something's going to bust through the door. I'm going to escape. I don't know. But Commissioner Gordon takes off your cowl and the whole world now knows you're Batman. Holy shit, I did not fucking expect that. I thought something else would happen or Batman would convince Gordon not to. But I think by the end of it, Bruce Wayne is like, I've had enough. This is it. I want the world to know. This is going to be my last night as Batman. So anyway, you're unmasked. You eventually take down Scarecrow with the help of Gordon. Robin gets shot, but Robin is fine because he's Robin. So after you take down Scarecrow, the whole world obviously knows you're Batman. So you're left with a decision. You can either initiate Operation Knightfall straight away, or you can max out the game at 100%, take down all of Gotham's most wanted, finish the side missions, then do the Knightfall Protocol, which means you get the full proper ending. And that is really clever because that means more time of gameplay with this amazing game. My one weakness with these games though is the Riddler trophies. One thing I've realized playing this game, I'm not very bright logically. Like I said to my girlfriend, I need a third party. For instance, if she's watching me play, she'll be like, you gotta do that. I'm like, oh, didn't think of that. And that really helps because your mind is thinking of something else while someone has a different idea, and it's always usually the right idea. So I managed to max out all the side missions with the militia, Gotham's most wanted, and I left all the Riddler trophies and the breakable objects to the end. I was missing one breakable object that happened to be in the subway. Bianca helped me finally get that one, and then it was time to face the Riddler. Now you go back to the orphanage to face Riddler in his big biomechanical suit, and you actually team up with Catwoman, which I think was really cool. Now whilst you're trying to take down Riddler in his big mechanical suit, you've got Riddler's robots, the blue and red ones. So obviously Catwoman can go for the red ones, Batman can go for the blue ones. If you go for the opposite one, you get a shock, you lose health, you die. So you've got to strategically plan out when you're going to switch back and forth to Catwoman or Batman to take out the certain robots. You then do a beat down on Riddler, he then regenerates the robots. You do this 3 times and that's it, you've beat Riddler. You then cart his ass in the Batmobile, have a few words with Selina, they exchange a kiss, which I think was kind of cool, and he kind of brushes her off. She's all like, call me, and he's all like, I won't. Just like, ooh, shit, shut down. So anyway, you take your Riddler back to the GCPD and you've maxed out the game at 100%, so Knightfall Protocol is ready to go up on top of the GCPD building, where you will rendezvous with the Batwing to take you back to Wayne Manor. You then go back up to the top of the GCPD building, you hit X, and that initiates the Knightfall Protocol. After that, there's no more gameplay, you just watch the cutscene unfold. We see Bruce take off the cowl, throw it on the ground. He then detonates the bat signal. The Batwing comes to pick him up. He says his goodbye to Gordon, thanks him for his friendship, goes back to Wayne Manor. Cut back to Wayne Manor, where you've got an array of news reporters, cameramen, paparazzi waiting for Bruce to come back because they obviously now know he is the Batman. We then see the Batwing come over Wayne Manor and land in the front yard with the Batmobile attached to it. Seriously, this thing is so fucking badass. It does everything. We then see an unmasked Bruce Wayne get out of the Batwing, still in the bat suit minus the cowl. He walks up to the door. Alfred greets him, says, "Sir, are you sure you want to do this?" Bruce replies, "Yes, Alfred, it's to protect the people." They then go inside, shut the door. The whole of Wayne Manor erupts in a massive explosion and caves in on itself. I did not see that coming. You asked Bianca, I had my jaw on the floor. Mind you, it was kind of cool because that's a throwback to The Dark Knight Rises where Batman fakes his death, but you don't know if he really faked his death in Arkham Knight or he actually took his own life. Which kind of makes me realize, what happened to Alfred? Like, did he have a say in it?
Sir, I don't think it's a good idea that we blow ourselves up. I don't feel like getting blown up.
Now keep in mind, if you didn't max out the game at 100%, that is where the cutscene ends. Wayne Manor caving in on itself. But I did max out the game at 100%, so wait. There's more. It cuts to a few years later. We then see Jim Gordon is now the mayor of Gotham City and he's on the way to his daughter's wedding. Oracle is marrying Robin, which is pretty cool. Jim gives a little voiceover monologue and we see a family very reminiscent of Bruce Wayne when his parents got killed, going down an alleyway and being mugged by some creeps. The creeps then look up and see something that looks like Batman and they think he's the imposter. The camera pans up and you see just this evil Batman just explode into this massive demonic presence, mashes out the screen, blows out the screen, the Bat logo comes up and this voiceover says, "This is how the Batman died." Guys, I'm still numb. I don't know what to think of this ending. It severely affected me. Bianca was there the whole time watching me. I maxed the game out and finished the game and I was shaking afterwards. I had butterflies the whole way through the final cutscene. And at the end of the day, that's when you know the game developers have done their job 110%. When you're mentally fucked from it. It wasn't an ending I was expecting, but my fucking god, it left me speechless. And now that I'm debriefing, I'm feeling sad because it's over. These games have been a major part of my life. They've been amazing. The story has been amazing. So guys, that's it for me with Arkham Knight. It's been an amazing journey. The game has been perfect. Apart from some little things with the Batmobile where you have to do certain missions to use it. That was annoying. Nonetheless, fucking amazing story. Like I said in my Arkham Knight review, 5 geeks out of 5, guys. It's an amazing game. If you have finished the game, maxed out 100%, please leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the full and final ending. Was it something you were expecting or something that completely caught you off guard? As always, thanks very much for watching, guys. And until next time, geeks, always remember, cosplay is too fast, it's over. Fuck.